We are taking portrait pictures of the players and casters and people involved in the esports scene, and we're gonna do that for an art project. So we're gonna print them in a very old technique, and then we're gonna have an exhibition with that. The artistic goal is to show the players and the casters and basically all the people involved in the esports scene as personalities that are shaping this emerging scene that's coming now into a mainstream aspect, which is great because, you know, I'm not a player, but I have heard of it and I've been following the scene for a little while just out of curiosity, having never played StarCraft. And so I felt that if people like me know about it, it should go into a wider audience, and then it might be interesting for them as well, and it is. And then, yeah, that's basically where we're going. They're very curious and interested, and so you can see some of the Koreans, they're used to having PR photos taken quite a lot. So they're really good at posing, but everyone's really open and friendly. So people are like, "Oh yeah, sure." And we've been doing it very careful because, you know, we didn't want to, being backstage, we didn't want to interrupt people in their concentration periods and all that. So we were like really careful, like, "Do you maybe have time or something, or could you ask your friends?" But yeah, that's working quite well. So really good reactions. We're photographing with an old Hasselblad camera, and once the image is processed, we'll expose it onto a copper sheet, a piece of copper. And that piece of copper is going to be covered with gelatine and dichromate, which makes it photosensitive. And so we're going to expose the picture, like light onto the copper, and that will then get etched in an acid and will bite the image into the copper plate. And that can later be inked up and wiped clean. It can only be done by hand and then printed on thick paper. And that's basically how you reproduced photos in 1850, 1852 exactly. And so we're using this very old and analog technique. Valerie Schmidt, she's a photographer from Berlin. I'm a fine art printmaker, and I study here in Helsinki, taking my master's. We've already talked with the assembly organization, and we might show them at the next assembly in summer. We might find a venue there and just show them so that people, yeah, can experience them firsthand, because you really need to see them up close.